Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney. Chronicles der Adventure-Abteilung. Ich habe ja auch mal zwischendurch den Teil hier übersetzt, also übersetzen lassen in der Hinsicht. Da steht quasi geschrieben, allerdings muss zunächst eine Lösung für den durch die Ganzkörperlähmung verursachten Atemstillstand gefunden werden, sonst würden die Patienten ersticken in der Hinsicht. Dementsprechend wird dieser Bericht jetzt dafür dienen, dass wir ihn quasi beweisen können, dass das der Fall ist mit der Vergiftung in der Sicht. Und Miss Pratt wird ja gerechten Strafe nicht mehr entrinnen können, gefühlt. I asked the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but the prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to it, Your Excellency. We are out of options here. This really is your very last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. Ja, die Verteidigung hat neue Beweise. Said, look, the unyielding star of the true Japanese warriors. Dieser unwiderstehlich. Das Wort will ich jetzt aber wirklich mal übersetzt haben. Das heißt, es soll unnachgiebig heißen. Dieser unnachgiebige Blick auf einen japanischen Krieger. Well, Miss Pratt. Yes, Your Excellency. If you won't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until... Forgive me, Miss Pratt, it seems I wasn't clear. Ich bin nicht so sicher, Miss Pratt. Verzeihen Sie mir, Miss Pratt, in der Hinsicht, also... I really realize it was perhaps as a question, however... I must ask you to treat that as an order. I have said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. Die japanische Sprache macht keinen Sinn. I apologize, dear lady. So, Consul. What is the new evidence that demands the court's attention? Das ist dieses nur das kleine Buch hier, das wir bekommen haben. In der Hinsicht, Miss Chase Pratt. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at UMass University doing research. Research by sheer coincidence taps into a deadly poison. What? Poison? Where are you going with this console? A toxin known as Curare, Your Excellency. Even the sightless amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. What complicate and utter nonsense. Kurara, you say? I have never even heard. Ich habe davon noch nie was gehört. You wouldn't have done. What did you mean? I mean that you would have heard of Carrara before for the one simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. Es existiert nicht in unserem Land. Doesn't exist. Correct, which means no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify Carrara. Why? Because there is not test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? Oh no! Order, mamma mia! Consul, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report authored by the visiting research students from England, Carrara has long been used by the tribal people of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonable well known among European doctors and scientists. Also, das ist, wenn ich das jetzt alles so richtig hier verstanden habe, bekannt bei den europäischen Ärzten und Wissenschaftlern. To lay their arrows? Ja, die benutzen für ihre Bögen. Their report states that it is a product from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian amazonischen Dschungel zu finden. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows lasered with Carrara suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brad? Ja, so schockiert darüber, dass ich Englisch vorlesen kann, bin ich sicherlich bei manch einem. From Paris, aspiration or Utah from Perry. To start with, if the victim had been administered some what's this called deadly poison, he would have been screaming and writing in pain, and the other dinners would have thoroughly noticed. Hätte das sicherlich auch geschehen in der Hinsicht. That's true. What did you say to the inspector? Obviously would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that at home. I didn't notice the professor being in a kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What did you mean the other way around? Also auf anderen Wege. The very fact that active victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is the beweis that current was used. Explain yourself, Consul, erklärt sich Consul. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. It is instant paralysiert. In other words, affiliated victims lose all strength and are complicated, unable to move. Also konnte sich nicht mehr bewegen in der Hinsicht. Even if they were in total agony, their fault be no visible signals of pain at all. How terribly schrecklich. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support as Wilson did, the effects could go largely. Davon hat man dann im Endeffekt keine Notiz genommen in der Hinsicht. But I don't follow Akasuma. That's just as Paradise says. I thought the poison caused instant death. The full explanations is extremely unpleasant. Also der völlige Paralyse ist so extrem scheinbar nicht hoch genug dosiert in der Hinsicht gefühlt. Aber ich bin da jetzt auch kein Experte in der Hinsicht, um das genau sagen zu können. Da gibt es andere Experten, die man diesbezüglich bitte befragen sollte. Ist mich. The poison's causes immediate paralysis, I said, leaving the victim unable to move. Also das war dann bloß bewegungsunfähig in der Hinsicht, but after a short time, the paralysis is too severe. It causes the muscles and the control respirations to fail. Respirations? In other words, the actual cause of this is subconscious, and all the while the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was sleeping peacefully into a endless, also das Opfer nickte in einem friedlichen Schlaf, zu einem endlosen Schlaf. Also ja klar, wenn man tot ist, macht man nicht mehr so schnell auf, habe ich mir sagen lassen. Aktuell lebe ich noch. Wohlgemerkt, aktuell. Und ich habe auch noch vor, das ein paar Tage länger zu tun in der Hinsicht. But for the victims themselves is finally moment would be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly crush poisons. Ich soll richtig das Schweigen durchbrechen. Bin ich jetzt total betrunken davon, aber Details. And you are suggesting that bottle console actually contains this terrifying poison. This is all very convenient, isn't it? Hair tone, no poison for which there is no means of testing, but a happy tale for the defense. If I may, all the facts you think you're... Also, es ist irgendwie sehr ironisch, dass er schon zum zweiten Mal als Maul abbekommt auf Englisch. Ah Gott, fucking damn it, echt, ey. Das nochmal so bei als Erklärung. It's you. Oh, there must be told. Of course. Er klickt immer für viel zu schnell ein in der Hinsicht. Dear lady. So this is how you Japanese behave, is it? What? You steal another honest hard work and then announce the result is if you discovered them. Ihr habt das gestohlen, die harte Arbeit von anderen, und nun präsentiert ihr die Resultate, also ob sie eure eigenen wären, von denen. My palette, what a loathsome act. Well, Miss Pratt, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstance of an innocent mean. frame him for a heinous crime. The really is a loathsome act, would be all you agree. Stimmt sie da nicht mit ein? Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept that the idea of some poisons that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Pratt. May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Well, yes, I don't see why not. Wie doof ist der Richter, bitteschön? Schön kann einschenken, das muss man schon wirklich sagen. Und ich mag irgendwie die Animation hier. Also haben sie wirklich sehr schön gemacht in der Hinsicht. Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little Island boys. Don't get, das ist nicht so. Boots. Ist das nicht ist das nicht für euch viel zu groß? Ihr kleinen Insel-Jungs. Sorry. To an Engländerin such as myself, this whole affair is a far cry committee. Your little police games and this foolish courtroom antics, it's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers. Will sie sich jetzt selbst umbringen oder in der Hinsicht? Wait, what are you doing? No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this sheepy affair. Dann keine Gläser mit drin. Ja gut, wenn er noch ein paar Tage aufwächst, dürfte das ja wohl der Fall sein, in der Hinsicht, dass da keine größere mehr drin ist in der Hinsicht. Goodness, whatever is the matter, you look all quite stoned. So no quarrel. Bottle was clean, is that what are you saying? You look quite incredulous little boy, but of course that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the finding of my research to Council here in this grand new Moskind. Thank you, waiter. No, then, Your Excellency. Yes, Mr. Red. I would like to excuse now, please. I think I have given more than enough of my time for the friendship between our countries. Ah yes, dear lady, we are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. Aber das muss von dem Glas von dem Toten gewesen sein, das Gift. This doesn't make sense. There had to have been poison in the bottle. To have. How did she slow a whole glass life to both the tail? Don't understand it. Well, I suppose of nothing. This little Far Eastern accurate. Also irgendwas mit Far East schlechte Ostern oder sowas in der Hinsicht. will make for interesting conversations at the next party I had in London. Das ist eine interessante Konversation für die nächste Party, die ich in London machen werde in der Hinsicht. Sarah has to have been poisoned in the doesn't Sarah, but Sarah can't have been because otherwise she would have killed over that. Oh Mann. Also irgendwo muss ja das Gift drin gewesen sein. So viel steht da definitiv fest in der Hinsicht. Enthält Gift. We have all the clues now. The bottle. Ja, das. Also. Ja, das. Offiziell das. Flasche enthält kein Gift. Das hat sie ja gerade bewiesen. Soll man sagen. As I showed, there's no poison in the bottle. What? Why, Ryanosuke? Isn't obvious as if there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes you're unadulterated die kindliche Naivität überrascht mich immer times, but sometimes it isn't need to good staying until it's dark until it's as dark as your uniform in the way of the world. Oh, that's what is your color is suspense to represent. Was? Das war falsch? Oh, da muss ich. Aber. Muss ich ja quasi. Okay. Okay, das war der erste Feature, den ich mir erlaubt habe. Aber die hat. The Bottle of Water, aber das heißt halt, dass es dann Gift enthält. Das hat sie doch gerade bewiesen, das war gerade meine doofe Logik wieder. Ich schon aber. Immer dieser berühmt-berüchtigte Schlau. The culprit did carried poison into Dr. Wilson coconut water. The defense refused to change the poisons. Fool, are you brilliant? There is no possible way to that bottle could contain poison. I mean, it just say desperate drinking it, the water from it. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complications can be explained. How exactly? I need to think third. All the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is the evidence we have in the current record. Some it is. Very well. If it defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must you support the assertion with the evidence. Moment. Der ist ja quasi. Es müsste ja quasi das hier sein in der Hinsicht, der Beweismittel. Wenn ich mich jetzt I seem the defense should say Ah, das war schon wieder falsch. Sorry, Your Excellency, aber immer mal realistisch. Das spare ich definitiv im nächsten Part aus. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal, meine Lieben.